Think you're there yet in terms of being happy? I mean, where you are seems pretty awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, there are so many things that I'm so grateful for. I'm so happy about, um, even just in the pursuit of happiness, right? Like that makes me happy. Just pursuing music for the first time because I've wanted to do it forever, all my life. That makes me really happy. But of course, there are things that I'm still working on, whether it's boundaries, whether it's, you know, really listening to myself and saying, okay, do I want to do this or do I feel obligated? What is my intention in doing whatever it is that's asked of me? Um, and knowing that like whatever I decide, trusting myself and knowing that whatever I decide is okay and the right thing. And I think so many of my decisions in my life have been about what are people going to think of me? And I don't want to disappoint anyone. And, what if someone's unhappy with me? And knowing that it has nothing to do with me, however they're going to feel about me, I gotta feel good about myself and my decisions. So mostly yes, happy, but work in progress.
So you no longer have a problem with boundaries, right? You can say no.
Oh, no. That's not, no. Oh, I'm definitely working on that too. Like work in progress. There are times where I'm like, dang it, I should have said no. I don't want to do that, or so I'm not resentful when I made a decision and then I have to go through with it because I committed to something. So I don't have it perfected. Absolutely not. No way, Jose. But I'm trying real hard. I'm trying real hard.
I can tell you got this.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying.
So you have this amazing career trajectory, and I love reading about people whose lives have gone from kind of point A to point B and come out at point X, Y, and Z. So in a million years, you think, you're in Nashville, you're recording an album, and is this like your wildest dream come true?
It is. It really is to, you know, be a girl from a small town who didn't really have the resources or the hope to think that there would be anything greater than, maybe staying in my hometown. And some people, that's okay. And that's what they want to do. And they want to raise a family and they love that living. But for me, I always felt stifled. I was like, I just think that there's something else that I should be doing. And so when I met my manager at an open call that my sister actually had me take her to, and I, by the by, end up auditioning and working with her and then moving to LA, and like this whole, 9 years of being a talent agent and this whole journey, I'm like, this has to be for someone. Like all of these things that I get to learn, I think we all get to learn in all of our experiences really prepare us for these times. And so there's obviously something bigger and greater than myself working on my behalf, because I can't believe my life, but I also know that I never wanted it for the fame and fortune. It was really just like, I wanted to feel less alone. I wanted to feel less apart from, even my friends that I grew up with, or even my family members. I'm always like, gosh, I feel misunderstood. Like what can I do? And how can I relate? And how can I be of service? And it's not about me and my ego, so being a person who, and I always quote this, but Devon Franklin, who's the producer of the movie Breakthrough, he always says you got to learn to carry a crown before you can wear one. And so, that time, that hard work, all of that definitely gets factored into all of it. But if you would have asked me, 10 years ago, like, do you think you're going to be singing at the Oscars? I'd be like, okay. No. So yeah, I mean, there's so much gratitude and there's so much surprise about where my life is at. But I pinch myself all the time.
Side question, have you ever been to a psychic?
Yes, girl, yes. I like psychics, mediums, healers, Reiki masters, all of that stuff. I'm into all energy, all of that.
Me too.
Yeah.
What do they tell you? What did the psychic tell you?
Well, it's funny because so many of the people, whether they're Reiki healers, mediums, psychics, are like, this life is about you learning how to take care of yourself. And I'm like, ain't that the truth? And it comes up every single time. And I'm like, okay, got it, universe, got it. Okay, I'm trying. So that's really been sort of the journey that I'm on now, because I'm finally starting to listen to that. But also that I am here to be of service, and like to be that vulnerable person to kind of open up my heart and just sort of have it on display so that people can feel, you know, maybe less alone, or they feel like they can be more vulnerable. But yeah, it's interesting. I guess I've always wanted to help and heal and fix and love. So that's sort of like the through line of what everybody's always shared with me.
And you definitely do that through music, for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm surely trying to.
Do you feel like there was a biggest obstacle that you've ever had to overcome, or one thing that was sort of like a roadblock for you?
Mm. Oh goodness. I think it's really about never really believing in myself. Like a part of me did, but the other part, whether it was my ego or my pride or my insecurities that were like so loud that I couldn't hear, like, no, like you have abilities and something to share and something to say. I would always listen to the negative talk. And so, not that that doesn't creep up sometimes, but what I try to do now is just know that our egos, as a quote I've seen many times, that our ego will kill our talent. And it's so true. We can really get in the way of ourselves. So